Would you like to know where I think the best places are online to find great deals on books? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you my top favorites, my favorite book sourcing locations online and in person, and what books I use to help me select books for our family, and kind of a book chit chat video. So if you're interested in that, then stay tuned. Our House. Hi everybody, this is Karen. Welcome back to our channel called Our House. And like I said, in this kind of book chit chat video, and I'm sorry for the bad lighting, it's much later than I usually record, but I just wanted to share with you my favorite book sourcing places, both online and in person. I'm gonna unbox some of these books that I got today that I'm excited about, what books I use to select books in general. So let's get started, right? So today is Monday, and on Mondays, Savers, everything is half off, and if you buy 4 books, you get 1 free. I believe that's what it is. So that's one of my favorite places. Goodwill here, every other Saturday, it's half off. So we always go to Goodwill and see what books that we can find. So today, this Monday, we just went to Savers and I found the Book of Virtues, the big Book of Virtues. And this is just a treasury of great moral stories. I was also really excited to find this Kate DiCamillo, Mercy Watson book. These are such great books for kids that are starting to read chapter books on their own. Great illustrations, the text is nice and big, and it's a book that you could read during, one sitting. And it's, we love Kate DiCamillo, obviously, and my daughter Ellie loves the Mercy Watson series. So that was fun to find. And then just a couple little, critter books, and don't forget I Love You by Miriam Moss. So just a couple little things. So that's what I got at Savers today. All right, so my number one favorite place to find books online, the first place that I always check is Abe Books, because it is so cheap. You can get books for $3, $4 there, free shipping included most of the time. You can search for hardbacks and whatever, maybe first edition or whatever that you're looking for. It's just really inexpensive. So this is one of the Abe books. Ooh, wow, this got here really fast. I feel like I just ordered this. The Story of Mankind. This is the classic history of all ages, for all ages, adapted in a new version. This is by Hendrik Willem van Loon. Again, it was only maybe $3 to $4. So it has the Crusades, feudalism, the Reformation, the English Revolution, just kind of a great historical, the story of mankind. So that got here really fast. Okay, another favorite place to order books, second to Abe Books, is probably Thrift Books. Thrift Books also has a lot of great prices when it comes to used books. Same kind of thing, maybe just a buck or two more. Maybe you have to pay a little bit for shipping, but it's still not almost as good as Abe, almost. It's my second favorite. So let's check it out. And Abe is a kind of more of rare books. So if you can't find it there, then usually you can find it at Thrift Books. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. This is Wonder, How a Jewish Girl Went from Wondering to Wonder by Judy Reamer. And I'm so glad that this came before I'm traveling next week. I wanted to read it on the plane. I talked about Judy Reamer in the Divide and Conquer Bible video, and this is the story of her testimony, and so I'm excited to kind of go through and revisit it. All right, here is another one. Let's see what this one is. Hitty, Her First 100 Years by Rachel Field. So here is another Newbery Medal winner. So this is the story, Hitty, and it's a doll, and it's the doll's first 100 years. So from her perspective, her first 100 years. I told my daughters about this one and they seemed very excited, and they're like, yes, please get it. So I'm excited to read this out loud to them. Okay, one more here. Okay, so this is The 7 Days of Creation, and this is adapted from the Bible and illustrated by Leonard Everett Fisher. And I read that the illustrations for this book were really beautiful. So you can see, very pretty. I think this is going to be great for my toddlers and preschoolers. So Short but sweet, simple 7-day creation book, beautiful illustrations. A Touch of the Golden Scepter. I read this in one of my books that has, you know, the list of kids books, and I read the description on it and it sounded really great. I think this is also going to be a great story for my girls especially. All right, so we talked about books and thrift books. Love them, my two favorites. Other sources where I've bought books in the past that I don't think they're as great prices, but they're okay, maybe Half Price Books or eBay or Amazon. So what books do I use to help me select books? Well, number one, of course, recommendations from friends. That's always my first go-to. Number two is the Robinson List. There's a few books on there that I don't recommend, but majority, everything else is wonderful. So that's my next go-to. Number three is kind of a split between these two. Books Children Love and the Read Aloud Handbook. This has a ton of books in the back. However, this one, I don't know, I'm really liking the recommendations in this one. It's a lot more of the older books, the older classics, which can be hard to find sometimes, but not on A-Books. Now, the really, really rare old ones, they're gonna cost a bit more, but still they're cheaper there than they are on eBay or Amazon or anywhere else. So I really like this one for book list. And then second would be this one. Hitty and the Story of Mankind, The Touch of the Golden Scepter, and The 7 Days of Creation. These are all titles that I got from Books Children Love. Okay, so now I am going to remember my book organization video. I'm going to scan these into my app, make sure I've recorded that I have them, organize them by categories, and then we are good to go. Okay, so let me know in the comments, what are your favorite places to purchase books? Did I miss your favorite? Let me know in the comments, and also let me know and comment what book you've bought recently, and share if you have a great recommendation. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.